What's going on, guys? Welcome back to DemonetizedTV. Of course, we're playing Call of Duty World War II. In today's video, the Demonetization King. You cannot post a Call of Duty World War II video without having it instantly demonetized, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Cannot wait for the next year of Call of Duty content on Demonetized TV. But I was just saying on my Twitter page how amazing monetization has been over the last little bit. On my Destiny 2 videos, which haven't even been doing super well, I have been raking in the little amount of money that I make through monetization. They've just been really well monetized, and I've never seen numbers like that because of the friggin' adpocalypse and all this other crap. And the first Call of Duty World War II video I post in like weeks, and it's instantly demonetized. So honestly, if this shit keeps it up, guys, I won't be posting Call of Duty content anymore. It's not worth my fucking time. I love the game and I'll be playing it, but I won't be fucking making videos. I'll just stick to Destiny 2. I'll stick to other games that don't break the YouTube formula. Apparently Activision and Sledgehammer are supposed to be aware of this issue, and they're supposed to be like talking to YouTube about it and getting it fixed, because their number one way of advertising, the number one way that Call of Duty advertises is through YouTubers. They get people to play their game, and that's how they get word of mouth going, and they're just gonna have a shitty time this year if we're having a shitty time, and we are having a shitty time, let me tell you. But today's video, we're talking about sidearms, so I mean, fuck, we're demonetized already. I'd like to complain about sidearms, secondary weapons in general in Call of Duty games, and the variety especially in Call of Duty World War II. Now, over the last few games, sidearms haven't been too great. There have been some standouts like the B-23R, or was it the R3K in Black Ops 3? It replaced an older one. I think it was the R3K. In Black Ops 2, it was the B-23R. Standout for sure. It was a very powerful secondary, and then the Marshall 16 was a very powerful secondary, very powerful pistol, shotgun pistol thing, but that's DLC, so that doesn't even count. And then in Infinite Warfare, I think there's like a 1 or 2 standout pistols. There might be one standout pistol, I'm not really sure, but for the most part, pistols are very forgettable. Obviously, I can't even think of them myself. And it's really crappy because secondary weapons used to be the bomb in Call of Duty games. Well, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, going back to my roots here, my favorite Call of Duty game, the best Call of Duty game in my opinion. In Modern Warfare 2, shotguns were secondaries. In Modern Warfare 2, machine pistols were secondaries. Like, we're lucky if we can get a fully automatic pistol in our secondary slot, and even then, it's always awful whenever there's a secondary Machen pistol like there is in Call of Duty World War II. I think I should call it the Machen pistol because it's like a German machine pistol, but it's called the machine pistol. It's what you're seeing in today's gameplay, and honestly, it's pretty terrible. It was the last pistol to unlock in the private beta, and like, this thing fires extremely fast, and it's kind of fun to use as like a secondary backup weapon. But if you're using this as a primary, like you're running around with it, it's very, very difficult to use. It only has like 15 bullets. I think it actually only has 10 bullets. I might be using extended mags in this video, so it doesn't have a lot of bullets, and you spam off your shots super quick, and it does dick all for damage. We're talking like 4, 5, 6 shots to kill, like nothing below that, unless you're at like melee range, at which point you might as well just punch the guy in the face and be done with it. But basically, I'm saying machine pistols, automatic pistols, basically pistols that do anything in Call of Duty games, they're not really existing anymore. And there's no real worth in using a secondary weapon. Now, in Call of Duty World War II, because of the new created class system, you're forced to take a sidearm with you. So which sidearm would I recommend? The 1911 all day long. The 1911 is a powerhouse. It's very hipfire accurate, and it will do like I don't know if it's a 2-shot kill, but like a 3 to 4-shot kill for sure. It's really made to be used as a secondary weapon. All of the pistols in this game are made to be secondary weapons, and it really defeats a lot of people, because I know how much a lot of people like to just run around with just a sidearm or just a pistol. They try to do challenges and stuff like that. That's not a thing that you can do in Call of Duty World War II and in recent Call of Duty games, really. Secondary weapons just aren't as good as they once were, and you're going to be suffering for it in this game, especially. In Call of Duty World War II, the sidearms are terrible. The P08 was absolute garbage. This is the pistol that you get right off the bat, and the pistol that most people used in the beta, absolute trash. It's made to be used as a secondary weapon, so you already spammed off 3-4 shots into your enemy with your fully automatic primary, and then you swap really quickly to your secondary and finish them off with 1 or 2 shots from your pistol. That's all you can use pistols for anymore, and it's pissing me off because, man, there are some legendary pistols out there that they could have in this game. There were so many revolvers in Call of Duty in World War II. So many revolvers. The revolvers were like standard issue for the British military, for the Russians, for a lot of different armies, and it would be amazing to have a very powerful, just a powerhouse 2-shot kill revolver as a secondary weapon. But I don't know if they're going to put any more pistols in the game besides what's already here, which is just a pain in the ass because I want to see some love for the secondary weapons. I want to see the shotguns, the rocket launchers. The rocket launchers, you have to have a special perk to use. They should just be available to everyone. And the pistols themselves, you should be able to put attachments on them. This was a big problem in the beta. I've already explained this in previous videos, but you actually have to have a perk on so that you can put 2 attachments on your secondary weapon. If you don't have that perk, you can't even put 1 attachment on your secondary weapon. It's fucked. But that is it for today's video, guys. I just wanted to complain a little bit about some pistols and tell you guys about my demonetization. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.